Creatine Monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate is one of the most researched supplements that you can find. It was also once one of the most misunderstood supplements. Here are some examples of the myths in the past around creatine. All weight gained is due to water retention, causes renal distress, causes cramping, dehydration, and altered electrolyte status. Long-term effects are completely unknown. Newer versions other than creatine monohydrate are better and have less side effects. In reality, according to the International Society of Sports Nutrition, creatine is one of the most effective supplements at improving high-intensity anaerobic performance and lean muscle mass. Why? Creatine improves phosphocreatine utilization and restoration. What does this mean and how does it work? Before we can understand how the phosphocreatine system works, we need to learn about ATP. ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate. That's one adenosine molecule and 3 phosphates. When the phosphate bond on ATP is broken off, energy is released and we are left with ADP, adenosine diphosphate. Our body uses ATP to harness energy by breaking off these phosphate groups. During activity, ATP stores get used up and converted to ADP very quickly. Phosphocreatine helps restore our levels of ATP by donating its phosphate group to ADP. Once donated, we are left with creatine and a newly formed ATP. Like ATP, phosphocreatine is also limited and requires a rest period in order to regenerate. Due to phosphocreatine's limited capacity, it only helps us keep ATP up in the initial phases of exercise. Okay, so how is taking creatine gonna help us? Again, creatine improves phosphocreatine utilization and restoration. With more creatine in our muscle, there's an elevation in phosphocreatine concentrations as well. More phosphocreatine allows us to prolong and maintain higher ATP levels during the initial phases of exercise. If we look at weightlifting, for example, this will improve the amount of weight and reps our muscles can handle before hitting fatigue. Additionally, with more creatine in our muscle, our phosphocreatine stores can recover quicker, allowing our muscles to recover faster between sets. With an improved workload capacity and faster recovery, we can do more in training and performances. Because of this, creatine also has an anabolic effect of assisting in the formation of lean muscle mass. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you can check out my last video by clicking the box below. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Always looking for feedback and suggestions.